This is Ron here with another episode of your favorite daily show, Ron Talk, where we take a deep dive into tech subjects. We cover a lot of stuff over here on my YouTube channel, but today it's going to be a drone video today. So it's Ron Talk and Drone Talk today. So this is the day. I'm going to give you the date here, May 25th. This has been the day all North American Mini 3 Pro fans have been waiting for. The people that ordered early, that got up early in the morning of, I believe it was the 10th. Let me look at my calendar here, folks. Sorry, I never know the dates on these things. Nobody ever tells me dates yet. It was May 10th. We got up early in the morning. We waited for DJI to launch the Mini 3, and they had like a video or something like that. But at about, I think it was it's supposed to be 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Savings Time, be technical. But around 8:52, I know Marcus Crawford, we were monitoring the site constantly, refreshing. That's the DJI.com website. And about 8:52, the product appeared there for sale. So we quickly got our orders in, and I don't know if I have a time here yet. It says my order went through at 8:59 that morning, so on the 10th. So we got our orders in early, so we expected to be somewhere on the front end of people that were getting this, because we were told all along from the rumor mill, from people like Jasper Allens and Lev and Deals Drones, that the 17th would be the day that the drone would actually start shipping. You'd order on the 10th, and you would start shipping on the 17th. So as early adopters, me and Marcus and Bill the Drone Reviewer and Giant Drone Flyer, we all didn't get any confirmation email at all from DJI that day. A lot of people did, but we didn't get anything at all from them. That we kept checking our the DJI, either the website or the store here. All would say was order was placed on the 10th, and it said something like we will get notification when the drone ships, something to that effect. So that's all the information we had, even though we plopped down $1,000 or more for this drone. That's it's all we got. So the 17th kind of came and went, and it turned out that was the date that the people in Europe and the EU were getting their drones. So, or their drones would start shipping. So, after the 17th, we saw all the pop-up videos all over YouTube of, said UK users doing unboxings and first lights and whatever. And by that time, we had kind of figured out that, North America was not going to get them on the 17th, as kind of I'm going to say Europe and the EU. I was going to say the rest of the world, but I don't know about the rest of the world. When they got their drones. But anyhow, so the 17th came on, and then we started hearing a rumor about the 31st. Lon, our good friend Lon Denard, was telling us that the 31st. So, we were kind of working with that day for a while. So, okay, lo and behold, we wake up on the 25th, and I get a Facebook Messenger thing almost immediately when I woke up from my good friend Bill the Drone Reviewer. He was going, check your email, the Mini 3 shipping. So actually I looked at my phone app or whatever, and lo and behold again, it was shipping. So I'll give you the exact wording. I got my laptop right over here, on my page here, I'm looking at the the website here. It gave me order placed, order paid, all that was on the 10th at the time we said before, 8:59, and then to be shipped. That's what it said for the longest time, just to be shipped, and that message came at 9:04 on 5:10. That was to be shipped. So fast forward 15 days later. May 25th at 12:10 UTC/5, whatever time zone that is. We got a shipped order. It says it's shipped. Okay, now that's great. Drone shipped. That's what we wanted to hear all along. But when we go to the actual carrier and tracking number. It's coming via UPS, which is a big carrier in the U.S. here. They give you a tracking number, but the note here is the shipper has created a label. UPS has not received the package yet. So again, that means that somebody at DJI Shipping printed out a label from their label maker thing, and you hopefully slapped it on a box, but it's still sitting in their warehouse until it gets the first scan by UPS. Now, hopefully, well, it's already 2:51 Eastern Standard Time, so it's probably beyond the workday in Shenzhen, China, where the all the factories and everything is, or mainland China. So I probably won't see my first scan until the 26th at this point, I'm guessing, from UPS. Again, Lon may be right. He was saying all along it would arrive on the 31st. A lot of people kept arguing with him. Nah, today it's going to ship on the 31st. But if it ships, if it gets to the system tomorrow, the 26th, that gives it a real good chance it gets here by the 31st. Now, I know we're dealing with the big Memorial holiday weekend in the U.S. here, so I'm not sure UPS will be working on Monday let me get you the date here, Monday the 30th. So that could be the one fly in the ointment here that we got a U.S. Not working holiday. Now, I didn't check UPS's website. I don't know for sure that they won't be working at all on Monday the 30th, which is, again, Memorial Day here in the U.S., but I don't I don't know. I don't think they do work that day. So and in all my years, I don't remember getting any UPS packages on Memorial Day. So again, we're going to go with that for the moment, and maybe I will check the website later on to see if they are opening, or I probably even can't even get that information. But anyhow, there is a chance that it is here by the 31st. It all depends on how fast DJI gives those packages to UPS. And I've worked for companies in my past where, man, they print those labels out, and those labels sit around for a week before they get slapped on the packages. So I hope that's not the case here. Sometimes the labels even get lost, but again, I hope that's not the case here. I hope they put them on today, and UPS trucks coming tomorrow morning to pick up a bundle of packages. Hopefully they get put on a airplane and not on the old slow boat. When you order something from like a Banggood or AliExpress, it gets on that slow boat and takes weeks, months to get here. So hope this gets on one of those great UPS aircrafts and gets right over here to the U.S. Sorry, somebody's calling me on my watch here. You get things like these smartwatches and whatever, so you think it's great until you find out all your junk calls now come to your watch also. But sorry for that. I digress there. Talk about the watch, but anyhow, so again, that's where we're at right now. And I think everybody else I talked to today has the same thing, that their package has been, UPS has, the label's been created, but UPS has not picked it up yet. So that's the status for today. And we'll get up, tomorrow morning and check to see if it has been scanned in the system. Because, when I get up on the East Coast and tomorrow morning, that's like, the middle or the end of the workday for, people over in mainland China. So if this hasn't been scanned by the time I get up tomorrow morning, that's that'll be a bit of a disappointment. But let's hope it is, because again, I know people say, you can't wait for drones, and crying about waiting for drones, but it's they've had our money for 15 days now here, and and we weren't told ahead of time by DJI that Europe was going to get their drones first, and we were going to have to wait. So we just, like we always say, give us full disclosure on this stuff, but before we give you our money. So anyhow, that's my I don't want to go on a rant here, because this is about good news today. This is about positive news. The drone, actually starting to show some movement for the U.S. People that ordered early in the U.S. So, and I've watched a ton of videos on it. it looks like it's going to be a very good drone. I mean, some of the European people have complained about the signal issues with it, but I know whoever governs their the radio transmissions has different standards than the FCC over here in the U.S. And I think it's been a couple of years now where the U.S. drones have had a better transmission signal than the people in Europe. So I don't think that has I mean, DJI has to make the electronics and stuff to code for whatever whatever the regulation codes are for those countries or whatever. So it's nothing they could do if they have to, I'll use the word, tune it down a little bit for the UK. So and that's and there's been talk about other issues such as overheating. People talk about the drone gets real hot if you have it on the ground or on the table inside, and that could be because it does have a fan. Many of the drones have a little fan inside, and DJI's packing 4K 60 video in this thing. We know how that kind of taxes the processes drones, even bigger drones, going all the way back to like the Phantom 4 Pro. So heating will be much talked about if it does have overheating issues. But again, I understand when you do that kind of first firmware update in the drone, you have it like on a desktop or whatever, and it's taking a while to download, and the drone can get a little hot at that point. But outside of big firmware updates, how often do you have the drone on and not take off right away to cool it down? Because apparently once you're flying in the air at whatever rate of speed up there, it keeps the drone cool. So outside of firmware updates, I don't understand why you would have the drone on and not on for any length of time and not have it in the air. So some of these issues are more issues of people doing testing than real world issues. But again, when I do get that thing, I will test all this stuff thoroughly. I bought this drone with my own money. I have no reason here to stick up or defend DJI if they had some issues here. I was one of the people that called them out big time on the satellite issues with the Mavic 3. I did much testing, showing you how long it took to get satellites before they issued the firmware updates in March, mostly in March, April, that have kind of alleviated the problem to a good degree. I mean, it still takes longer to get satellites on the Mavic 3 than other DJI drones, but now it's down to like about a minute, just a little over a minute. So it's much more reasonable than the 4 or 5, 6 minutes that you could get sometimes with the early software. So I found a lot of bugs in the early software. I first got it, thing drifted a little bit or whatever. But again, I reported all these issues of DJI. They locked all this stuff down with the updates that came out in December and January, and again, then in March, April, they kind of locked the satellite issue down a little bit with the firmware updates that came then. So again, any issues I see with this Mini 3, I will definitely bring them up. I won't overhype any issue beyond what it really is, but I won't soft pedal anything either. If I see something, I'm not going to just whitewash it over and try to hide it. I would definitely point all the good and bad out when I get this drone, and I get to put it through its paces out there in the field. And my good friend Sean Matthews over in Spain, he just got his Mini 3 Pro yesterday. I think it came 2 weeks early, according to what his shipping date was. So I mean, he was a happy camper over there. He's already put 2 videos out, and I think he plans on doing his first flight video today. So it's good to see Sean having that thing. He did a great job with the the Phantom 3 when it first came out. He had the Phantom 3, and I think the Phantom 3 Phantom 3 Advanced, and he really covered all those drones really well. So so I'm looking forward to seeing a series of videos on him. I can study up on his videos until mine arrives. So that's always fun. So I mean, it's another thing too. All this rumors about the new DJI drone, that Avanta, the new FPV drone, the one with the inducted prop protectors on it and all that. The rumors are heating up on that. So DJI's got to get they got to get that drone. They got to get the Mini 3 shipped before that drone becomes the main focus of the media, the community, the leakers, and whatever. So yeah, it's a lot going on here, and of course we have rumors of a new Hubsan mini drone coming out with improved camera, a new FIMI X8 SE 2022 V2 with like a black box and even a smart controller option for it. So yeah, a lot going on right now. Things get quiet in the drone world, and then there's a lot of action out there. And I did order the Mini 3 Pro that came with the DJI RC controller. So also that's a lot of interest in that controller already too. People finding little tricks about it. People also discovering that it's not quite as robust as the DJI RC Pro. Which of course is a pretty expensive smart controller. So this DJI RC has some limitations compared to that, but people are very happy with it, and for the most part. And I'll be really looking forward to testing that thing out fully too. So yeah, I guess that's it today for Ron Talk. I'll be back with another episode if I get any good updates on my shipping, and of course we'll be doing a whole series of videos when the thing finally arrives and we get it out in the field and start to put it through its paces and test things and learn things, and because a lot of things out there that you see in the big review channels, maybe they forget to mention something, or they mention something so quickly that it doesn't really sink in, and you kind of forget that they even mentioned it. You discover things yourself. So yeah, definitely looking forward. The weather's starting to get better here at the Jersey Shore, so it's the perfect time to get out there and get some flights in, especially at Mini Drone, which isn't these mini drones aren't kind of the best winter drones because of more of a gusty winter climate, more of a gusty wind climate down here at the shore in the winter and early spring, where it's kind of hard to fly drones that aren't real good in the wind. So yeah, so that's it today. Just kind of a short Ron Talk here. I just wanted to give you that update here, because again, there's a lot of people out there excited today. So if you ordered the the Mini 3 and you haven't checked your status recently, go into if you order from DJI, just go to their website, go to their phone app, check your email, and see if you got kind of an update today. So yeah, thanks for joining me for another episode of Ron Talk here, and and don't forget to if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed, hit that ring notification bell, and if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, a cup of Joe, I have a PayPal link down there where you can throw me a couple bucks. And also, I've recently added that reward thing. It's a new feature of YouTube. It's a roll top button where you have all your options like save the video, share the video. It's like a reward button there, and you can send me a couple shekels that way too, or whatever. It just helps the channel out, because it helps you get more things to review, like with the DJI. A Mini 3 drone, help me, maybe get the Flywire kit, get the ND filters, get that wide angle lens, just things that maybe people want to see reviews on and some kind of straight, honest talk on, and just help me out. All that money will go back into the channel, be buy more products to review. So I'm going to get off of here now and let everybody enjoy their day. You get out there, if you've got good weather, get out there and fly. Even if your Mini 3 is not here yet, fly your Mini 2, fly your Mavic 3, fly your Air 2S. Plenty of great drones out there to fly until your Mini 3 gets here, if you did indeed order one. So we will see you on the next episode, folks.